I hope. I honestly don't know.
No, no, there is.
Okay.
Yes.
They can watch it again just for the fun of it for the moment.
Twitch here.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that, chat. Did not mean to, like,
There we go.
totally mess up that one. But
Sure you did.
anyways, yes, I know. But it wouldn't be my stream if at least one thing did not go wrong.
Right, right.
So how's the week going for everybody this week?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Could be better.
Right, right. What you got going on this week, Red?
It's a week. We're gonna leave it at that. It's a week.
Right, right. Understandable.
Um,
Understandable.
I was supposed to be getting ready to play Bike Week down here, and we are scrambling to find a bass player because ours decided to bitch out.
Oh
I'll play for
no.
you.
Come on down, man. We'd love to have you.
I'll do
I
like
got
a Zoom play if you want.
right. I've got 40.
There you
I
go.
got 45. I got 45 songs. You have 2 weeks.
45 songs. Holy moly!
It's
Damn.
hopefully everything will go all right, and we'll still be able to play Bike Week, but
Yeah.
we'll find out. And for those of you who don't know what Bike Week is, it's the equivalent here in Florida to Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. It's a 1 week party, to put it in very simple terms.
Wow. Sounds
It
fun.
sounds like a week-long party is nice.
If you were the partying type, it absolutely could be. And after today,
True.
I kind of would love to, but nah. If I have a drink now, I probably drink a little much. So
Right, right. No, I could understand that. Could understand that. Hey Malachi, thanks for joining us. And the Drewski, thanks for joining us. Yes,
yes, thank you.
sorry about that, guys. Evidently my OBS decided it wanted to just kind of crash on me. But I'm back. And for all of you just joining us, my February sub count goal, since I just made affiliate this month, is 15, and I am currently at 14. So at 15, anybody that has subbed in
Wait,
chat,
Red got 15.
he did get one, but it's not
I
showing on
did.
mine.
But here's the
So,
Are you
deal,
sure?
guys. For everybody
but he
that's
also already subbed.
yeah, right. For everybody that's tuning in, we'll get back to that word here in a minute, there, Captain. Anyway,
Right?
for all you who are just tuning in, listen up, man. Smash that like, that subscribe, that share button. We definitely love each and every one of you that tune in every week, and
Absolutely.
share it. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell everybody to tune in. Heck, tell your preacher to tune in. He might learn a thing or two, or she.
Right? You never know. You never
That's
know.
right. That's right.
You never know.
Excuse me,
So
I need to grab some
go
notes.
ahead.
Give me 1 second.
Go ahead. Go ahead. So, Chris, let's see. I keep wanting to call you Captain Canada just because I know you by Captain Canada. I remember one of our first shows here, we were talking about like how we got started with streaming and all of that.
Yes.
And I remember you had mentioned something in chat, like you actually started streaming when you were almost practically on bed rest, didn't you? Or recovering from a surgery?
Yes. Yeah. So I started probably sometime like mid-September of last year.
Okay.
Just because I was going through a surgery. I had a like lower back surgery I had to get done. It wasn't a big surgery, just like minor. but
Right.
like I was, so it all started probably like in March of last year. Um, then I was trying to get. So for those who don't know what the injury is, it's called sciatica,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's the worst thing ever. Like I wouldn't recommend anyone to have it, or I wouldn't wish anyone to get it. Um, so yeah, probably like what the doctor has told me is probably just due to like a lot of could be sitting, stress to low back. Maybe also like if you hit your low back, which I did like years ago, that
Mm-hmm.
caused like different stages. And then at one point, I just it was that bad that I had to get surgery.
Oh, wow.
So I got surgery like in November, I think. November of last year.
Gotcha.
Since September, like I was just, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I had pretty much always in bed because I couldn't sit for a long time or drive for a long time or do things.
Right.
So I started streaming with my console, just straight to the console from bed, and then I had a laptop next to me, and it was like I was like playing and then looking at the laptop for the comments and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it started. And then from there, I got the surgery, started getting better, and I transitioned into like I went back to work. I started earning some revenue, and then I started buying things on like slowly. I already had a Mac, which that's how I started with, just with it's an iMac, not the
Mm-hmm.
best to stream, just because
Macs are
you
good
can't do much
anyway,
with
though,
it.
really. As
Yeah,
much as I
so
love my regular things, I'm not a fan of iPhones. I
Me
like
either.
Androids because you can hack them. Okay. But
it,
iPhone's a lot harder to do it with. I'm not that smart. But
yeah,
no, like Mac computers are really good as far
Yeah, they
as,
are.
graphics and stuff like that and
right,
streaming.
yeah.
So yeah.
I think
I mean, like for me, like it worked, but it wasn't
Hmm.
that good. Sometimes, like I just the CPU was just getting too hot for streaming.
Gotcha. Yep.
sure.
Like it's good for if you do video editing or music stuff, which
Right.
I like it. But then I'm like, it's not gonna do much. So I went by I went to buy the camera, but I went by I started with a USB microphone. Then I moved to an XLR. I
Nice.
bought a gaming laptop and then a monitor. So like it all started coming together, and
Sure.
then yeah, it's, started streaming more and with less problems, because before I was having problems with like like the CPU
Mhm.
and stuff. So
Right.
now it's like it's smoother, and yeah, like I think this Twitch took me from like a bad spot, I guess, when I started streaming. Just like my mental state wasn't that best when I started because of the injury and stuff. I was just
Right.
depression and like anxiety and stuff. So like when I started streaming with Twitch, or with just streaming or gaming in general, that helped me overcome that. And then I kept going, and then bought new things, started to you know join discords, and you know join communities, and make friends, and just like enjoy the aspect of streaming and gaming. And yeah,
So,
Exactly.
so what kind of camera do you use? So right now I'm using uh, the the built-in one,
right,
built-in webcam, and at some point I'm going to. I would like to invest in a plug-and-play style camera, just like I'm going to. As much as I want an XLR mic, I think for what I do personally, yeah, I don't do a lot of streaming as far as gaming and all that good stuff,
right.
so I think for me, a USB mic is going to be probably more than appropriate, to be honest with you, because
Oh
don't get me
yeah,
wrong, I love using my headphones, and
yeah,
I understand the sound comes across pretty clear. However, I think it would be nice to not be tethered to my monitor.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. Yep.
I
Absolutely.
So
I think a good starting. Well, right now I'm using the Razer Kiyo camera.
sure,
Comes with the ring light too.
Oh,
nice.
Um,
cool. So it comes with
uh,
the ring
comes with the
light, so
ring
you don't
light
have to
too.
buy them
Okay,
separately. That's awesome.
No, I do have a ring light as well. I have I have two, I guess, 1.5. But I want to buy
sure.
another one for this side. But yeah, it comes with. I mean, at 720p,
Oh, not bad.
30 does a job.
Sure.
Um, Nowadays, like I think people are starting going towards using their phones now because their
Yeah.
phones are better. Like the cameras are
Well, yeah, I've got
so
the
good.
iPhone 11 Pro Max, and uh,
Right.
it's just like I said. I'm more of an Android guy. I just switched to iPhone within the last year.
Okay.
I've always been Android, even when I was selling cell phones. But
Right.
it comes down to again, outside of the podcast that I'm involved with Underground Media and with Beyond Barriers, I don't do a lot of streaming. It's um, hell, I'm nearing 40, and I'm just now learning how a lot of this stuff works.
That's okay.
Yeah. Someone on chat,
Drewski.
Drewski. He
Yeah,
yeah
Drewski.
he
I see
suggested
that.
a good microphone actually. It's the it's the well, it depends on the budget, but
Yeah.
he suggested Elgato. Elgato Wave is a good
Mm,
one too.
Okay.
Um,
I
it comes with
know.
like some plugins and stuff too.
I know, Acacia. You sent me a link to the mic
yep.
that
I have
you
a
guys
pseudo
use.
tack, which is
Yeah.
it's not like the highest end.
Well,
Um
and for
oh,
this,
and it comes with a digital mixer.
nice.
Yes, the Elgato
Nice.
one does. Yes,
Okay.
that's probably one of the best ones out there because it
Yeah,
comes with
and
the digital mixer.
for
What's that price
for
range for
So
that one?
yeah, yeah. Good question.
That's for in my future one of these days
Oh,
that
that's not horrible.
130. That's
That's what
actually
I'm.
not bad. That's double what
No,
I paid for mine,
um,
but
yeah,
you
it's
also get
130.
better quality and more
Yeah.
than what I
that
got with mine. So,
I'm paying that price used for a wireless Shure stage mic and receiver. So
Okay.
wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
there's a if you want to go like XLR,
Hmm.
probably the two best ones are this is Audio Technica AT2020.
Sure.
Pretty good. It's good budget microphone that does a job, and
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds.
cool.
and I think as much as I like XLRs, I just do a limited space. Uh, I think like I said before, I think a USB mic is probably just going to be the ultimately the best route, at least for me personally. For now, that's not to say
Right.
in the next year that could definitely change. As things progress with underground media here and with Beyond Barriers, realistically.
Yep.
And there's some other opportunities for some other interviews and streaming events that I'll have. It's kind of insane how fast some of this has really come together, and I have Acacia here to thank for her and Underground Media and Beyond Barriers to thank for it all, really. So real quick, if I may, you guys,
No, you
I
can't.
well, fine.
Just kidding. Go ahead. Oh, real quick though, before you do that, the Drewski said that his mic it's the USB, but it's
Okay,
been compared to the XLR mic quality.
sweet.
Mhm.
Old phone, you can use a free. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
really?
don't, but I've
yeah,
I've
so like
heard of Droid Cam.
yeah, that's how people are going right nowadays. I guess within the more the years, like the better
Hmm.
programs come with it. Like you just plug in your phone, and
Hmm.
then the camera will work
I
as your
might
right.
actually.
Try that.
But
Thank
then
you,
you're gonna lose
Drewski.
your
I'm gonna
phone.
check into that. Well, that's fine. I actually have a S9 that I
Oh
don't
yeah.
All
use.
right,
That the
you can try
camera
that.
is amazing on it. So
What
it
camera do you use right
might.
now?
I have an S8 that I use right now. Of course, it's got
No,
Doctor
no,
Who.
no. Like for
On your
streaming,
computer.
I use a Logitech, and it's okay. I mean, it works pretty good.
right?
But you know,
Okay.
being me, I just want to change everything up, of course, even though I don't have to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um, so earlier, guys, I said hit that share, that like, that subscribe button, and I mean it. Please, please do. For those of you who don't know much about, say, Anchor, we are on Anchor FM. Please go find us underground media, or is it Beyond Barriers Media?
It's under Beyond Barriers Radio on
Radio.
Anchor
Thank
FM.
you. And guys, you have an opportunity to become a monthly supporter for as little as 99 cents a month, a buck a month. That's less than a cup of coffee. I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I
You
did something
mentioned
wrong.
coffee,
Oh, crap.
and
I know,
somebody
right?
didn't get their coffee today. That's what it is.
There's always like sirens that go by here. I don't
I
know
tell
why.
you what, that was wonderful timing.
That was
But
perfect timing, actually.
right? But guys, it starts as little as 99 cents a month, $4.99 or $9.99. I get it, money's tight. It is for all of us, but we would love to continue to bring these awesome podcasts to you guys and on a regular basis. To bring you the topics really that you guys want to hear about, whether it's just like here on a Coffee and Conversation, where it's just general talk, or hashtag the more you know, where we're talking about pressing issues such as mental health and crisis assistance. So please consider it. If you have any questions, feel free to message us directly here on Twitch. And
or check out the Discord.
Yes.
That'll be obviously in chat, and it's also under the podcast. And also, if you choose to go to Anchor FM, I'm gonna put this in there right now, that it is underground media, conversation and a coffee, or coffee and a conversation. See, here we go. And hashtag the more you know actually are a part of Beyond Barriers Radio, and we also have another podcast called Beyond Barriers Podcast, where we cover myself and a different co-host, Jeff Scoop, actually talk about extremism and interview individuals that have left extremism or that have been affected by hate and extremist movements, and all sorts of different topics on there. So if you check out that, there's all different types of stuff. There's the underground media that you see on here, the podcasts you see on here, and additional podcasts that you'll find on there also.
Yeah, well, we just went through a series of commercials last night, and there are several times I had to actually just cut and retake and cut and retake and cut again.
Right? See, that's the fun thing about doing it live, though, is that before I started streaming here on Twitch, I was producing the Beyond Barriers podcast, but it's all recorded. So we could go in and I could go in and edit out the mix-ups and the mishaps, or if the dog was barking or whatever. But being live, you just got to roll with it.
Exactly.
You just got to roll with it, and it's great.
The guitar hanging on your wall, man, is that a bass or just a standard 6-string?
No, that's a new guitar. Actually, I bought it a few weeks ago. It's a Yamaha APX 600.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I like it because the body it's not that thick, because I don't like to like
a little more slender.
Yeah, it's a slender version.
That's awesome, man.
So I'm not like a pro at guitar, but I like to jam every now and then.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That's awesome. So
one day I'll show you my collection.
that would be awesome, man.
Or I could do it today.
Yeah, hey,
heck, why not?
Yeah,
that's what we're here for. Might as well.
I used to have the really nice acoustic bass guitar. It was solid black. I mean, this thing was just gorgeous.
Nice.
I love the acoustic basses. Yes.
Oh, me too. It had a nice rich tone and everything. It ended up getting put in a fire pit by my ex-wife. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oops.
I played a gig once with a Fender acoustic bass. It was nice.
Ooh, nice.
See, I'm jealous. I've never played guitar.
I can fake it, make it look like I'm doing something on a 6-string acoustic guitar, but I'm barely a hack at best.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like I know the gist of like some the gists of playing guitar. Like I know power chords. So like there's like a simple version I can show you later if you want. Like a simple version of how to play chords without moving your fingers much.
Nice.
So that's probably how I learned. I guess just YouTube or like just
Yeah.
searching things.
I learned how to play bass
Right.
by ear
Wow.
initially. The
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
the
yeah.
first songs I learned was "Brackish" by Kitty.
Love that. Love it.
Brackish.
It's
Mm.
it's 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 a whole bunch of chicks doing
Yeah,
screamo.
yeah. The song "Brackish," so it's actually a pretty good tune. I think it's a
I
stupid
think
simple
so.
tune. Man, I got a
Yeah.
hole in my lip. I just spilled all over myself. It's amazing, isn't it?
Well, as long as it's a hole in your lip and not a hole in your mouth, you know.
Shit, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
Right? Right? Now, you
Yeah.
mentioned Captain Canada, how like, even just gaming, but also the
Mhm.
streaming and stuff like that helped you with like the depression and stuff about,
Right.
as just being kind of stuck. Um, when you started doing that, was that something that you realized would actually help with it, or did it just kind of come along and then you realized like, oh wait, this is actually kind of in many ways therapeutic?
Yeah, I think in a way that was probably that's how I I I viewed it, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
um I've always been a gamer, I guess, since I was a little boy.
Okay.
So that's probably like that's always been there. But like the aspect of having like a community or people you talk to on a stream, I think that helped me a lot too. Just making friends and just just having like a community that you'll that supports you, or if you make friends and you go to other streams and start chatting.
Right.
That's that in a way helped overcome that aspect of just being in that stage. And also I guess with COVID now too, like a lot of people are just always at home, so you're
Exactly.
pretty much you're either uh, going to sleep, or you can't go out much, or so it's like it's also like a mental game there. So like
Right.
Twitch and gaming, they help me like mentally, just overcoming things and just having fun, which is all that matters.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
man.
Oh,
Absolutely.
look at that.
I
I'm
like
gonna
the
come in
Star
the
Wars.
Falcon now. I'm gonna come in the Falcon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you
Come on,
mentioned like
kid.
about community. And Red's kind of learning this too because I introduced Discord to him, and I
Hmm.
haven't used Discord a lot. Uh, I just started using it, I don't know, maybe about 6 months or so ago. Um,
Hmm.
and wound up taking my own server live, and now I'm a part of Jag and a couple of other ones. And I'll tell you what, it's like, and Red can tell you this, given the world that both he and I have come out of, you don't trust anybody at all. Like you just they're everybody's backstabbing each other, and it's very, I mean, yeah, that you get that with a lot of things, but coming out of like the far right movement,
Yeah.
you don't trust anybody. And I will tell you what, like it has been a process for me, even just within like the online community, to realize,
Hmm.
you know what? This is normal. People
Right.
conversing, people supporting each other,
Right.
people having a life and not a battle, I guess you could say,
And
is
you
such
know,
a breath. It's a breath of fresh air, honestly, being a part
absolutely.
of that.
And something I've noticed on, say, Discord compared to, say,
I'll
Facebook.
be right back. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Nope,
no
Just
you're
problem.
good. Go ahead.
okay.
Something I've noticed on Discord compared to, say, Facebook
Yeah.
is, Facebook, there's a lot of bickering, a lot of trash talk. And
Yep.
I've noticed on Discord when I'm able to actually pay attention that there's a lot of people who it doesn't matter what you believe, whether you're on the left or the right or somewhere in between. It's
Absolutely.
it's still everybody is just getting along. It reminds me of the '90s, really, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And um, a prime example is I posted something and somebody commented, and we had a friendly discussion about it. Oh yeah, Duff beer.
Oh
Duff man, Duff man needs to party. Anyway, this guy kept basically coming at me. It felt like it, but I kept civil because why get all stupid? You know, um, it's just and I'm noticing that there's an increasing amount of younger people in general who are sick of the BS and are starting to be a lot kinder to one another. And I think um, uh, overall, that's honestly what's going to cure this uh, cancer, if you will, that's happening in our society, this division, and that's just open conversation. I don't have to like what anybody else thinks, believes, etc., and that's okay. I can still be decent. I can still be friends with them.
Yep.
So, but I absolutely love that Duff hat. That is awesome.
I love it. Stream sponsored by Duff Beer.
Yeah, I went
Yes.
in 2018. I went to Orlando and I went to Universal.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
that's my neck of the woods.
Yes. If I knew you back then, I would have gone to your
Well,
house.
back then I wasn't living down here. Back then, I
Oh,
was
you weren't?
still in
Okay.
South Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, still in the good old Midwest.
So when I went to the studio to the Universal, they had the the Simpsons World, the Moe's
Yeah.
Cantina,
Mm.
and I tried the beer. It was good. A bit
Nice.
on the expensive, I must say.
Yeah.
And they have I tried. I think they tried the regular. It was a bit bitter. They had also have a light Duff beer. I don't know. Didn't taste much of a different from other beers. Not
Yeah.
sure what beer they use because it's not Duff beer. But
Well, yeah, and who knows?
who knows?
It's definitely not the good stuff like Guinness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not a
Drewski
fan
was
of Guinness
saying,
though.
Did you ever hear?
see, I don't drink beer, so.
Oh gosh, the darker and the more stout, the better. I used to drink a beer called Moose Drool, and boy,
Whoa, this sounds very dark.
it was stick to your ribs thick, man. Oh yeah.
Holy.
No offense, Captain, but it sounds like something that would be from Canada. Sorry,
I knew
I
you were gonna say
couldn't
that.
help it.
It's a moose drool. Moose meat's good. I'll try the moose meat.
I would love to try moose meat. In fact, I would love to get my hand on a couple moose paddle. And for those of you who don't know what moose paddles are, it's their antlers.
Oh yeah.
Dogs love to chew on them, and they last forever.
Yeah, I went a few years ago. I took a trip to Saskatchewan, which is here in Canada. As I don't know if you know a bit of background there, but there's a lot of First Nations, and there's a lot of Aboriginal people there. So we took a trip there because there was this non-profit place that took us there just to help out with there's some kids that they're going through a lot of depression over there. So we went, and then there was this elder guy who as a fisherman, so he took us fishing. We ate like fresh lake trout, and then he got he had some moose meat he gave us. The food over there is pretty good. Whatever they eat and whatever they hunt, they like the hunting they do.
They use it.
It's good. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy how just north of the border how vastly different things are compared to here in the U.S. And I'm not saying that the U.S. should change everything, but we could definitely learn from other countries.
Absolutely.
I was talking to a new friend from out in Vegas. He's part of the Beyond Barriers group, Larry, and we were talking about prisons and whatnot. And I was watching this show on Netflix about world's toughest prisons, and over in Norway, in their supermax, the guards are sitting right on a couch with the inmates, just shooting a breeze. They've got access to knives, kitchenware, cookware. They're unrestrained. The knives are not tethered. They got a full kitchen. They have a key to their cell so they can kind of go in and out. And I'm just like,
Wow.
wow, you treat someone like a human
The
being,
house.
and look what happens,
That's exactly it.
And it's just
That's crazy.
the world is so full of garbage. It's kind of weird. As I've gotten older, I've become more of a hippie. And Keisha, I think
Which is even more hilarious given like the
what
whole
we came from.
culture that we came from,
Now, don't get it twisted. I'm still an angry, crotchety, bitter old man.
No, you're not grumpy old dude. You're
I'm
grumpy
getting
young
there, boy.
dude.
Yeah, I feel old. I'm gonna be 40 in a few weeks.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
fact,
happy birthday from Duff Man.
From Duff Man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, in fact, my birthday
I'm gonna sing you some Duff beers
is so nice.
if I can find them.
So
Right?
the first weekend of April, it's on a Saturday this year. So yeah,
What day's your birthday?
April 3rd.
Oh, mine's
That
April
is
9th.
awesome.
Nice. Yes.
You're
April 9th.
Captain
I'm an
Canada.
Aries.
Your April 9th is my little sister's birthday.
No
Oh,
way.
Yep.
Oh wow.
that's awesome.
And then I have one
I have a
boy
few
that
guys
is
that are
April
9th.
17th.
Nice.
My brother's is April 26th. Mine's April
Jeez.
27th. My other son is
Oh,
April
wow.
29th. And thank
Wow.
God my youngest waited
April
until
guys.
May.
April
Yes.
babies here.
No
Yes.
kidding.
And I'm done. No more. I'm good. But yes, that's awesome. We got April birthdays. I love April.
We should
I
do
don't.
bad, like a birthday
Well,
bad.
that's because you're
I'm-
that's because you're an Aries.
Yeah, I'm more than okay skipping the whole month of April for a myriad of reasons. But
Okay.
yeah,
That's
we won't
okay.
go.
Well,
That's
we
for-
will
that's for a
celebrate your
different
birthday this
podcast.
year, and you will be
That's
happy
another
about
day.
it.
Oh shoot!
But we'll do a birthday stream just for you.
On the Saturday? Yeah.
No, not on
probably
Saturday, on another day, but it'll be
Okay.
your birthday stream. How about that?
Blah blah blah.
Now, I was gonna say real quick, the Drewski had mentioned how, where'd it go?
Clinton,
Oh.
Bush, and Obama is a perfect example of people coming together,
Yes.
at least in recent history, where we don't have to agree to get along. And you're not wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Was Bush Republican or Democrat?
He was Republican. I
That's
can
what
only tell you
thought.
that it's because for several years I was Republican because I grew up very conservative.
It's interesting. I was a registered
What's the dark
independent,
side?
right? I was a registered independent for years, and then I was going to run while I was still in South Dakota. I was going to run for a state government seat, and I had to register under the Republican Party, which is neither here nor there. I'm not. I don't. How do I explain it? I'm more independent than I am anything. I will look at both sides of the argument, form my own opinion, and then vote on each issue accordingly.
Right.
I don't lean one way conservative or one way liberal.
Yep.
Are there certain things that I believe in? Absolutely. Are there things I don't believe in? You bet. Are
Yep.
there compromises to each one? Sure. And then again, that a lot of it is just simply what I believe. I don't care what you believe because it doesn't affect me.
Right. Well, and that's a lot of it. Like a lot of people don't understand that you can still have beliefs and you can we could see completely opposite. I could
Right.
think that your political beliefs, your religious beliefs, whatever, are either abhorrent or just don't agree with me, whatever, but you're still a human being and those things don't make you any more or less of a human being.
Exactly.
And
Where
you
I
have to be able to see the person rather
Right.
than the politics.
Where I start drawing the line is when you're shoving it relentlessly down my throat, trying to control what I do and don't say, do and don't think. You should think this because everybody should think this. Well, I've got two words for you that I will not repeat at the request of the host. but I'm sure y'all know exactly what I'm thinking.
I don't think it takes much.
I don't think we have a beeping option for live streaming here, do we?
I have a mixer, but I don't have it set up for right now. So no.
But
Not yet. Next time.
It's okay for everybody to believe what they want to believe. That's great. It's great to stand for something. People, don't be a dick about it. Okay, just be good to each other. That's it. Not
Yep.
everybody's going to agree with you, and that's okay. All right.
Yep.
Right.
Just like with religion. All right. I used to be a mainstream Christian preacher. I choose not to acknowledge the existence of the Christian God. There's something out there. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe I'm agnostic. Maybe I'm atheist. I don't flipping know, and that's okay. Because the wonderful thing about our lives and who we are as human beings is self-discovery.
Yes.
Forget the herd. Forget the mob. Discover who you are. Be you and be happy.
Yep. And it's funny that you mentioned that is because we'll have another guest on here another day. We'll probably have to do a pre-recorded one. His name is Corey. He's actually from Ireland, hence the reason I'll probably have to do a pre-recorded one because they're 5 hours ahead of us out there.
Oh, jeepers.
Malachi just put
yes.
hashtag don't be a dick. That's
Nice.
awesome.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's what we're talking about.
That's
but
awesome.
Corey is talk about a person with many talents. He has been an archaeologist. He's played in bands. You would like his music. I'll have to hook you guys up on Instagram. He actually had contacted me because of a BBC documentary that I had done regarding coming out of the movement and whatnot. It was only available overseas in the UK and Europe.
Why?
Because they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't have it released to the US yet.
Okay.
I am going to contact the producer again and see if they have any idea. I was only on one episode or whatever, and it was talking about me coming out or whatnot, but we got to talking, and he's very much into philosophy and all the great Socrates and all of those. And one thing that we were talking about the other day, though, is that, like, part of being a human being is that we're always evolving. We're always growing. There's always room to grow in and of ourselves and with each other. So the fact that you mentioned that, that's so true. Like, every day we're like, that's part of being, is that we're all learning.
Well,
and we learn from each other.
It's something that I've learned recently. A couple quotes that I've learned recently from a new acquaintance is, sorry, this is the one and only bomb that I will drop tonight.
Go ahead. You're good. Go ahead. You've done very, very good.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. He who fucks nuns will eventually join the church. Think about this, okay? If you follow something enough, right?
Yep.
You're going to join that cause, right?
Mm-hmm.
The murderers on one side become the righteous on the other.
Yep.
Think about that, guys. Think about it. The more radical you become in your thoughts and your beliefs, you become the righteous to the other side. So it really comes down to, like I said, or like Malachi said, hashtag don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Is that a Star Wars poster I see in your background there, sir?
It is. Yeah, it's the original Star Wars Episode 4.
Nice.
I'm not going to ask how much that costs.
$5.
What?
Really? Nice.
I picked it up from a garage sale.
Nice.
Those are the best. I love garage sales.
Hell yeah, dude.
You find some golden stuff there.
Garage sales and flea markets.
Yes.
Are like my favorite. Actually, go ahead.
Yeah. Also, there's like here where I live in the area, there's a trading app, so you can post things, so you can trade with people too.
Yep.
Sweet. That's how I found all those posters.
Hell yeah!
Like the Captain America poster. I have a bunch more. This used to be full of posters, so I just took them down because it looked like a freaking movie theater. But yeah, it used to be like I have posters like you trade things like uh, as little as a shoe, or you can trade like collectible things, or you can trade like you can find different things
Nice.
to trade. So if
Right.
someone like if you like something, you'll probably like ask them, and then they will look at your profile, and let me see if I can pull it up, and then you'll be like, "Hey, I like your necklace. Is
Sure.
there anything you like from my profile?" And they'll be like, "Yes, I like this." They're like, "Okay,
Oh,
when do
cool.
you want to meet?" "I want to meet tomorrow. What time?" 5 p.m. "Okay, I'll meet you at the corner of this and this." You go meet
Yep.
them. Like you're
Oh
obviously gonna
yeah.
be in your car because of COVID, so you just drop it off or give it to them, and they'll give you the things, and you go off, and you're set. So, for
That's pretty
example, so
cool.
it's called buns. I don't think it's in the states, but could be. Uh, for example, they have something like a slow cooker for they have slow cookers. You
Oh,
know,
Nice.
cool.
so you can just make an offer, and then you can say, hey, it's so they say it is value at $30. So be like, hey, what do you look at their profile? So this is what they want for in exchange mainly. There's a
Okay.
list thing. So you look, for example,
Oh
candles,
yeah.
plants, metal measuring cups. So be like, you'd be like, hey, I have a candle. I have 5 candles for the pot. Are you interested?
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
So it's like
That's
a
That's
probably how.
bartering
awesome.
system
Hell yeah.
almost,
Yeah,
really.
so that's how I found most of the posters I have, or most of the collectibles I have in the
Right.
background
Oh,
from
cool.
that site. I
Dude.
actually this I was showing you later earlier. This is from that
Yep.
site. It's brand new on the
Oh,
box,
really?
and I traded. I think she wanted like a gift card from like a beer store or something.
Right. So
So
you
the
traded a
lady,
gift card for the
I traded
collectible.
the gift card for the classic Jurassic Park Jeep. Yep,
That's awesome. That is
that was it.
absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
That is so cool. Is it safe
So
though?
we don't have that bartering at, but
safe.
we have
Yes, it's safe.
Facebook Market, and
Yeah, Facebook Market. But that's more like you buy things, right? So
A lot of
it's not.
times it is.
oh, it's not going to show up.
Oh
Bugger.
no,
Ah,
it's a Funko Pop.
it is. It's a black and
Yes.
white Mickey Mouse with the fireman's helmet holding a fire hose.
Oh, that is so
Um,
cool.
Oh, cool.
That is
I
so
also
cool.
have a Donald Duck holding a fire axe dressed as a firefighter.
That's
So
I
awesome.
also got this from that site. It's a Lego Star Wars
nice.
life size clock, a Yoda clock, which I haven't
Oh, that's
Oh,
even
so
developed
epic.
cool.
enough.
Oh, that hasn't even been
Nice.
That's awesome. That is
It's
so
So
brand new.
cool.
Like I haven't even
Pulled the
it's
thing
just
out of it or
that
collectible.
I
anything.
love it.
It's a
That's
collectible, yeah.
epic.
Hell yeah. When I got that Mickey, I was chatting with the guy and I had no idea he was a firefighter. And I told him that I was retiring. And he goes, well, what else do you collect? I'm like, oh, patches, coins, t-shirts, from fire departments. And he goes, oh,
Hmm.
okay, cool. I get there, right? And I only paid $10 for this Mickey. It's valued at maybe 30, 40.
Mm.
Wow.
And he hands me a patch from his unit as well as some stickers. And I'm like, oh my God, how
Wow.
much? I'm like, how much? And he's like, from one firefighter to another. And I'm just like, holy shit, dude.
That is awesome.
um,
That is
yeah,
awesome.
March 1st will mark 13 years of being a firefighter, at which time I'm officially
Stepping down.
officially.
Nice.
Um,
But you'll
it
always be a
is,
firefighter at
Have
heart.
you have you been
yeah.
to any like severe fires
Uh,
scenes?
I have
Yeah.
one of the most memorable for me is I was a rookie in Ohio, and uh, it was when we have a slogan in volunteer firefighting, and it's called "Clearing the Barn." It means all vehicles, every piece of apparatus is out. Okay, so this was a massive fire, and
Mm.
I didn't have a choice. I had to go in behind as the second man in with the nozzle guy. My nozzle guy went down. He suffered a medical emergency in the middle of the fire, so
Oh
I
no.
had no
Oh,
choice but to drag him out and go back in as the nozzleman with someone behind
Wow.
me. And it was
what is that, muscle man?
the nozzleman is the guy who's at the front of the hose with the fire nozzle in his hand.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep. And
Wow,
it
crazy.
is it is intense. intense, man.
Mhm.
I miss it.
How
Yeah.
long does it take you to suit up?
um well, it used to only take
What's your
me
record time?
my record time is 55 seconds.
Holy.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Is
And
that like putting your gear on and everything?
that is
Or
The tank and all that.
so that is from
Right.
sitting still in a chair, getting up, taking my shoes off, jumping in my boots, pulling up the pants, zip up strap, uh, throw my Nomex hood on, throw my jacket on, zip up, uh, throw the tank on, mask, hood, helmet, gloves.
Crazy.
Yeah,
50, so less than 60 seconds, you were
yes,
able to do that.
that is my personal record.
Wow.
And
It takes me 2 minutes to put jeans and a jacket.
right, and
I'm slow.
as a volunteer, you can get paged out at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're dead asleep. So you got to
Wow.
wake up, try to you don't have time to shake the sleep. You know what I
Right.
mean? You get
You
up
shake it off while you're driving.
pretty much. Prime example, we got a call for an animal feed plant, general fire alarm. One of their, I don't remember exactly what caught fire, but uh, it was one of those things where, I mean, it was, if it would have stayed lit too long, it would have caused a massive explosion, just to say the very least, and would have
Mm.
wiped out a whole little town. But uh,
So
from
you didn't sleep at the because you said you were a volunteer.
so
So who
volunteers, so
sleeps at the station?
Um, so that honestly depends on the agency. Now, your career firefighters, your full timers, that they will sleep at the station. When I was in
Okay.
Ohio, the station that we had in Newcomerstown, we were allowed to. We had bunk rooms, so
Mm.
I would spend some of my time there instead of trying to drive to scene. But so the last department that I was on, I kept my gear with me, and I had blue lights in my rig, my personal rig. Um, where I could flip those on, and I had certain permissions that standard motorists didn't have, you know.
Mm.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I've been on a mission, contacting area agencies, fire departments, police departments, EMS, and all that, not collecting patches, and um, So
I'm gonna see if I can get some here
thank
when
you.
this
That would be
when this is
awesome,
over.
man.
Yeah, or if
But
I can
That'd be
show up.
super cool. Yeah.
I've got some friends in Germany. I'm gonna talk to on Facebook and see if they could connect me, and um, I'm possibly getting connected with some out of New York, out of Las Vegas. Um,
So
maybe
how do you collect the patches? Like, do you hang them or
right
you have
now,
them
right now
hanging up?
they're tucked away.
Okay.
I'm going to at some point just pin them to a big black sheet and hang that on a wall.
There you go.
It's
You should frame it, like frame it.
Yep.
I could absolutely turn it
Yeah.
into a big shadow box, but there's also something I can do. It's called the Firefighter T-shirt Club.
Mm.
It's like I think it's like $6 or $10 a month, and every month they'll send me a new shirt from a different state and a different department,
Oh,
all
That's
over the
pretty
country and
cool.
all over the world. They also have a patch club that you can do the same thing.
That's
okay.
cool.
You know, ah, God, it's 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 bittersweet, but
Right.
due to health concerns, I have no choice. I have to step back. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it's a part of the new journey, and
absolutely,
you know,
and you
it's all
know,
you can do.
exactly. The nice part about being a firefighter, whether I'm retired or not, is I can go to virtually any town, go up to their fire station, knock on the door, say, "Hey, this is who I am. This is," and I can tour their station.
Right.
So
Right. Exactly. Um, that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm really, really excited for you for that. And
thank you. But
uh,
and I've
go ahead.
got underground media and beyond barriers now that I'm
Yep.
dedicating time to, and that definitely helps ease the transition.
Well, I'm glad it
Nice.
helps. Keeps you
So
busy with the
Yeah.
podcasts and
yeah,
everything else. So
and then some. Well, listen, guys, I'm sorry I have to do this.
Nope.
I got to duck out. So
You're
to everybody
fine.
that tuned in tonight, thank you for listening to us ramble and rant and so on and so forth. Duff Man,
Absolutely.
that's my new nickname for you.
Tough man.
Duff Man.
Man.
It was great to finally put a face to the name, man, and hope
Yeah,
you're
thanks, man.
listening soon, man. Acacia, thank you. I got to hit the
Absolutely.
sack. I got to be up and on the road early tomorrow. So y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll see y'all soon.
Absolutely.
Good night,
Take
man.
care.
No,
Red.
no, there's no. The more you know.
No
This
podcast
right.
this Thursday. Nope. I will be out of
Yes.
town this Thursday. Here pretty soon you'll be able to hold the reins on your own. But for this week, we're gonna take a break and then we will be back next week with both podcasts again. So
Awesome. Well, peace, love, and graham crackers, everybody. I'm out.
Take
see
care,
you
buddy.
later,
Have a good
Red.
night.
Peace.
See you. We lost one.
Hold on. I know. That's all right. We're almost done for the night anyways. I'm gonna probably raid you all out. I appreciate you for joining us, Chris. It was
Of
awesome.
course.
It was
Thanks for
great
having me.
conversation.
I'll be,
And
hopefully can come back with more talks and
absolutely. Yeah, it
and
was
stuff.
great having you. I'd definitely have you on here again another time because that's what coffee and conversations
Next time
about,
I'll show you my collection of guitars or stuff.
Yes. And you'll have to give us a mini concert too.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, everybody.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna raid you guys out. Let me see here who we're gonna raid to tonight. Give me 1 second. And yeah, we will be back next week with more. This week we're gonna just kind of take a break. Where did it go? Mini concert. Malachi's asking about the mini concert.
Ooh. You put me on the spot now.
Right? I know. Who knows? We might be able to have a mini concert sometime.
Who knows, yeah.
Hold on, let me mix this up here. There it goes. Okay, so we got .com. I think there's a couple of people that are playing right now that I know. I think I might actually raid you all out to Bane Gerard. He is actually playing, I think he's playing Warzone. Let me check here. Unless anybody has any suggestions that they would like to raid out to.
Ooh, Cobra.
Cobra's playing? All right, let's raid out to Cobra then. We'll do that.
Cobra Dad.
Cobra Dad.
Just say that the Cobranator.
The Cobranator?
That's his new nickname. The Cobranator.
Cobranator. That's awesome.
Here for the Cobranator.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you guys in the chat, just say I'm here to cheer up the Cobranator.
Here we go. Everything's running slow.
The Cobranator.
Cobra. See, but I can't put Cobranator into raid channel because, for some odd reason it
No. It's Cobra Dad.
I know.
But it's Cobra _Dad.
Oh, I think we're no, go back.
I told him to
Wrong
change
one.
his name, but
He won't.
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, everybody. Cobranator. Yep, that's right.
Cobranator, yeah.
Well, you all have a great night. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you, Chris, for joining me again. And we will see you all next week. Absolutely.
Take care, guys. We'll see you. Show some love to Mr. Cobranator.
Absolutely.